Hey YouTube, Charfish here of Fish Game C, back with Madden 13, the demo. I'm doing kind of a sneak peek video, maybe giving a little bit of a review, as well as doing some commentary, telling you what I think Madden 13 is all about, and I think this is really cool. So right off the bat, you see one of the some new features is they have this 3D booth for the commentators to sit in. So that just makes it feel like you're actually watching a game live on TV from like any one of the channel providers. It just feels more realistic, which I think that was EA's main goal this year for Madden 13, is to make it feel the presentation more realistic. The game comes out on August 28th, 2012 for $60. If you're going to get it, I'd really recommend pre-ordering it because I think that copies are going to go quick because it is a really popular game that I think a lot of people will like. So, here we go. The New York Giants are kicking off against the San Francisco 49ers, the two Super Bowl contenders in the 2012 season. So, one of the big things about sports games is every year they always update the rosters, do all that stuff. I think if you're a big football fan, that really means a lot. So here we go with the kickoff. The New York Giants kicking off to the San Francisco 49ers. Cool. So the other big thing that I found very interesting is they've actually taken from Tim Tebow the Tebowing pose, and they've actually implemented that into the game. So I'm not sure, I haven't tested it, I haven't tried it out, but that's what they've said, and I think that is very interesting that they're actually taking players' actions and implementing them into this game. So a gain of 4 right there for the San Francisco 49ers. So, as I've said, I think this game is a really good game for football fans. I think that if you're a big football fan, it's really worth it. So I do draw an offside penalty right here. So it's 2nd and 1. Probably not. That was definitely not a good move on my part. So here we go with the running play. And they just barely move the chains there. So 1st and 10 again. Now, one of the other things I find very interesting about this game is they said that the crowd noise, like the cheering and all that stuff, they've recorded with 24 microphones instead of 4, so it gives the more realistic atmosphere of an actual game. So that is also very interesting that they've recorded it with more microphones to have it more surround sound type, which I find that kind of cool because it's just one more thing to add to realism of this awesome game. Now, if you have Madden 12, I'm not sure if this is really worth it because presentation, yeah, it's really awesome. But in the grand scheme of things, if you just like to play the game, then it's really not that big of a change. If you're a big football fan and this is the game that you've really been anticipating, then yeah, I definitely get it. I mean, if you're a big football fan, then these little changes will seem like a big deal to a big football fan. So, with the 2013 NFL season coming up, I think that Madden has done a good job implementing a lot of cool features into their game. Especially the presentation really feels like it's an actual game. So I feel like that's a really important part, and the intro at the beginning of this video, I felt that's a really cool intro, and I feel like it's just really cool. So yeah. Here we go, the passing play to the outside. Pulled him out of bounds. 3rd and 12. So, also, hopefully my channel will be getting into some more football I did get a copy of NCAA Football 13, so I'm probably going to be doing some videos on that soon. Incomplete pass right here. So that makes it 4th and 12. So San Francisco 49ers are going to have to punt to us. So we'll get a first taste of offense here. Now, just a little note, I'm only playing the first half. I could play the whole game, but just for time purposes, I'm only playing the first half. So running play here, and it works out. Oh, and he might get a touchdown here. He's going, and it is a touchdown. The first touchdown of the game, which I feel that is a very good thing to get started with early. And we're going to see if we can make the extra point, and indeed we do. So we jump out to a 7-0 lead against the San Francisco 49ers. Nice. Cool. So we'll kick it off here. He runs out and tackled at about the 25-yard line. So we'll see what the New York Giants defense can do here. So also EA Sports has introducing 200 new cutscenes in between plays, before games, and much, much more. They're actually inspired off of the actual broadcast TV type thing overlay, so that is really nice. Also, halftime features a new stats overlay, but there's no halftime show, which I find kind of interesting. It's more stats based, and that is also really cool. The other thing that just makes it more realistic is lighting changes are based on the time of day. Line changes for the actual stadium occur per play instead of at the quarter breaks. So I find that kind of interesting as we have our first injury. We'll see what happens. So I find it kind of interesting. This game, this little clip, little section of footage that I've posted on YouTube right here. So let's see here. Muscle cramps will return soon. Re-injury risk. So you have the two options to keep him in the game, or to substitute and get a new player out there. Of course, there's a higher risk if you keep him in the game, but for re-injuring, but it's up to you in the end. So that is just one more thing that you have to do in Madden 12 just to make it feel more realistic. And I think EA Sports has done a really good job of feeling more realistic in this game. Making the game, it's a lot of polish that they've done in Madden 13. So as I've said, the game does come out on August 28th. If you do want a copy, I'd recommend going and pre-ordering it at GameStop, EB Games, or any one of your local game stores. So that is really what I'd recommend, because I think that it's a really popular game. I think a lot of people will be getting it, so I definitely recommend pre-ordering it or reserving your copy so that you can get the game and you make sure that you get your copy. So New York Giants up 7-0. Probably gonna have to get used to football here. I wouldn't say I'm not a big football fan, but I just need to get used to all the team names and stuff like that. Baseball's kind of my positive, so that's why I think I do mostly baseball, because I'm most intelligent about it. I know all the plays, the strategy, everything like that. So, it's a really big thing. So, incomplete pass here, make it 3rd and 10. Okay, so we have about 7 minutes remaining in this video, 2 minutes left in game time of the quarter. So we advanced 2 yards, but not enough to get the first down. 4th and 8. So we're going to have to punt it. Okay, fair catch. Goes out of bounds. So they're going to start the 20-yard line, 1st and 10. So that's kind of some cool features about Madden 13. Hopefully our defense can hold them here, because we really be nice to win the demo game. 2-minute warning here. As I've said, I'm going to cut this video at the half, so I'm not going to I'm just going to cut at the half, because otherwise this video would be like 2 times as long, and it's just not. I got a good sample, so I'm just going to cut it at the half, and you get to see later on. There's some cool new stuff that it gives. I have a good sample size, so there's fumbles, interceptions. I feel like I got a good sampling of a real NFL game. Typical things that happen in an NFL game. So we're doing the quick play call here, trying to scramble to line, get the play off, try and get the 7 points before the game ends. Okay, so they got a lot of yards on that one, 22 yards away from getting the touchdown. So I think that's really important. Ooh, almost an interception there. That was close. 1 minute, 19 seconds remain in the second quarter. So, if you have a previous version other than Madden, like let's say you have Madden 11, 10, 09, 08, then I definitely recommend getting Madden 13. The further back that you go, the more I think you should get it, because I think that it's a great game. Presentation is just excellent. It feels like a great game. So I feel like that's a very important thing that EA Sports has definitely nailed with the Madden 13. It's going to be interesting to see what they do with Madden 14 to follow up Madden 13 with all these awesome presentation changes. So they get the first down, call the timeout, 10 yards remaining. So timeout for New York Giants. So let's see here, which play should I do? Okay. So this half is almost over. That means the video's almost done. So 2nd 18, I sacked him here. Ooh, we're going to sack him again. 3rd and 25. Ooh, interception. Nice. Okay. That was awesome. Okay. So I'm going to be doing a long pass. mean, I could get an interception, but that's really the worst thing that could happen. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to try go deep, throw it into a big crowd, gets intercepted. Worst thing that could happen did happen. So 2 interceptions in like 2 plays. Man. So we've had an injury, we've had a couple of penalties, we've had 2 interceptions. So I think that we have a pretty good understanding of common things that happen in football. So I think that's pretty important. So San Francisco 49ers called their last timeout, 2nd and 10. They're probably going to have to pass it deep if they want to have a chance to tie it up at halftime. Okay. Pass up the middle, 3rd and 4, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will end. Nope, we're going to end at 1 second on the clock. 4th and 4, they're going for it. He passes it deep, interception. That is 3 interceptions in like the last minute of the game. Wow. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment. Tell me in the comments if you are getting Madden 13 and why. Thanks so much. Facebook, Twitter, Google+, we're on all 3. Thank you so much for watching.